The morning sun shimmered over the ocean, painting the waves with liquid gold. Remember Rüya, Hira, and Deniz from our last adventure? Well, they were back, standing right at the edge of the water, holding the glowing crystal that had led them to so much wonder. But today, something was different. The crystal wasn't just glowing. It was pulsing softly, like a tiny magical heart beating in their hands. Look, Deniz's eyes were wide with amazement. It's pointing toward the sea. A grin spread across Rüya's face. Adventure was calling again. Then that's where we're going, she announced, her voice full of excitement. Without a second thought, the three cousins hopped into a small boat and began to paddle, leaving the shore behind until it was just a faint line on the horizon. The open sea stretched out before them, vast and full of secrets. Suddenly, the crystal lifted right out of Rüya's hand. It hovered above the water, its light growing stronger and brighter with every passing second. Before anyone could even whisper a word, a spiral of brilliant blue light swirled around their boat. The sea itself seemed to open up, and they felt a gentle pull downwards. The boat, the cousins, everything began to sink beneath the surface. But strangely, they could breathe. It was as if the ocean itself had wrapped them in a welcoming, watery embrace. Beneath the waves, they entered a world bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. Castles made of shimmering coral reached for the surface. Schools of fish with scales like jewels danced in perfect spirals, and seashells scattered on the sandy floor hummed with a gentle, enchanting melody. "Wow," Hira whispered, completely mesmerized. "It's like a whole other world." Just then, a soft voice called out from behind a curtain of flowing seaweed. "Welcome, travelers." A young mermaid emerged, her hair a stunning shade of shimmering turquoise and her eyes as gentle as the calmest sea. Her tail sparkled with the light of 1,000 underwater stars. "My name is Mirella," she said with a kind smile. "I've been waiting for you. The crystal brought you here." "The crystal?" Rüya asked, holding it up. "But why? What's happening?" Mirella's warm smile faded slightly, replaced by a look of concern. "Because something is terribly wrong," she explained. "The light of the depths, a magical pearl that keeps our entire ocean bright and full of life, has vanished, and only your crystal can lead us to it." The cousins exchanged determined glances. This was their new quest. "Then we'll help you find it," said Deniz, his voice firm and resolute. Their journey began immediately. They followed Mirella through incredible underwater caves, where glowing jellyfish drifted like living lanterns and currents whispered ancient secrets of the deep. With every twist and turn deeper into the ocean, the crystal in their hands glowed brighter, acting as their guide. Finally, they arrived in a vast chamber supported by colossal columns of coral. In the very center floated a magnificent empty shell. It was the pearl's resting place. As they stared at it, the water around them began to tremble. A dark shadow swirled above, growing larger and larger, forming a menacing whirlpool. The dark tide, Mirella cried, her voice filled with alarm. It's trying to trap the light forever. But Hira was ready. She raised the crystal high above her head. "We won't let it," she shouted. The crystal exploded with a dazzling rainbow light, pushing back against the dark whirlpool with incredible force. The entire ocean chamber lit up, and for a fleeting moment they saw it a shining trail of light leading even deeper into a dark, foreboding abyss. Rüya turned to Mirella, hope shining in her eyes. "That light, is that where the pearl went?" Mirella nodded slowly, her expression grave. "Yes, but that path leads to the trench of echoes. No one who has ever gone there has returned." A brave smile lit up Rüya's face. "Then it's a good thing we're not no one." The cousins joined hands, their courage and friendship glowing as brightly as the crystal itself. Mirella swam to their side, her own sparkling tail illuminating the path ahead. Together, a team of land dwellers and a child of the sea, they swam toward the mysterious, glowing trench. As they disappeared into the deep, dark blue, the ocean seemed to whisper a final message around them. Those who seek the light must become the light. The crystal pulsed one last time, a silent promise of the adventure to come, and the water above them closed with a final, magical shimmer. Their incredible story is far from over. Thank you so much for joining us on this underwater journey. If you loved this adventure, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you do not miss what happens next in the Trench of Echoes. See you in the next video.